right now. What is going on? Happy Sunday to you guys.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. We got lots to talk about. If you guys are need to go make a snack, do that now. Because we're going to be here for a while.
Yes.
I mean,
Bring a cup of water or.
yeah. Bring a cup of water. Go ahead and make your Uber Eats thing now, because by the time we finish, you should get your food. uh, so, what's going on? If you guys don't know, this is the Turtle Recall podcast. This is the news portion of the Turtle Recall podcast, and my phone is not on silent. That's how prepared I am. Hold on. Um, we do this section live every Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually when we do this, the news has been long gone and forgotten. Mm-hmm. But today is special because a lot of the stuff we're going to talk about, majority of the stuff we're talking about is Toy Fair, and most of it came out today.
Just came out of the oven.
Yeah, it just came out of the oven. If you guys don't know, we do a full audio podcast every week. It's released every Thursday. There's Turtles Tuesday. We do Turtles Thursday. That's how special we are, because everyone else is doing Tuesday. We got to have our own Turtles Day. But we look at every episode of the classic Ninja Turtle series, and this week we're looking at the episode A Real Snow Job, or Snow Business. Oh man, I did so much research on what we're going to talk about now that I forgot what the episode was it's something about snow. All right, it's a European episode in Austria. I'm really excited about the news, and even a movie. So I forget what day already. I believe it was on Tuesday. Tuesday this was tweeted out. I remember now because it was right before we opening, and basically they have announced that after the 2023 movie that's being produced by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, Point Grey Studios, after that movie comes out, there's going to be a few exclusive movies coming to Paramount Plus. And they're going to be it's going to be straight to Paramount Plus. It's going to be a series of movies, and these movies are going to be about villains, and it's going to be focusing on the villains.
Okay.
Right. So that's actually pretty cool. I'm actually really excited about this.
I'm glad we are already subscribed to Paramount Plus.
Yes, we're already subscribed to Paramount Plus. This is Paramount Plus making sure that we stay subscribed. That we're not one of those, after, they tried it out, and then we're done. No, we're definitely keeping it. It's actually really cool. So, things that we don't know if this is going to be a continuation of the actual theatrical movie. And to be honest, I imagine it. I can see it do. And I mean, to be honest, I really think the first movie is going to be about Shredder. Really think I really think I think this is gonna so we can delve in deeper in those characters, and Shredder's probably the villain we need the most about a movie, because he can fill out 5 movies with all of his characteristics and backstory.
Yeah, we'll have the review section on our YouTube channel for those movies.
Definitely. Whenever those movies come out, we're definitely gonna be reviewing them, letting you guys know what we think. I am kind of curious if it's gonna be the same animation style of the movie, of the theatrical movie, or not. Something I do want to note is that I know we reported that the movie was going to be called The Last Chapter. So far, nothing has been confirmed. So we're still going to be calling it, the 2023 movie. until like we get a an official subtitle. The the other thing, uh, the other thing I do want to note is that when this news came out, there was leaked concept art that came out, and we're not going to show that art because two reasons. One, if we do, we probably get this video flagged, and like we don't want the video flagged. And two, Paramount has been like taking them off like of other people, like they've been like copyright claiming all these, and they've been taking them off of like people's like social media accounts. So
we want to respect that.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I want to say. I want to say we want to respect that. We don't want to like because they're actively doing that, we don't want to go and like make their job even harder, because this is obviously, it's something that they're not ready to show. Concept art, nothing's finalized, there's nothing there just to say, hey, this is like this is like the final one or not. And also it's still like concept, so we don't like, we know this movie is going to be CGI, and all the art was not CGI. It was just all like 2D art. So like it's just like like I said, nothing's finalized, so we can't like really, you can't really like make judgments on the movie on it. But we both did see the art, and we're just gonna briefly talk about it. I don't want to go into details about it, but personally, I liked it. I thought it was like, I thought it was very playful. I liked the way that the turtles looked. Like it really kind of reminded me of like the 2012, like where you had like the four turtles, but they weren't like, they didn't like look like carbon copies of each other. They had like enough characteristics for them to be unique. What did you think
About the picture that we saw?
Yeah, about the picture that we saw.
I didn't see enough to have opinion about it, but I think like it's kind of like if you try to make the 2012 series like more 2D.
Right. But like I said, like the end result is not going to be 2D.
Yeah.
But no, I understand what you're saying. But yeah, that's pretty much like all we're really gonna talk about that art, because it wasn't meant to be seen. It got leaked out. Like there's been stories that it's I've heard like people screenshotted investment calls. I've heard like like whoever got like these like shots was not supposed to share them. And like I'm not going to go and like celebrate bad behavior.
Yeah.
Like I mean, if you're really curious, you could like, I'm sure there's still like places where you can find them, but we're not gonna help you find them. Yeah, and that's just for respect, but yeah, that's everything I want to talk about the movie. Like originally when we were like doing this, we're like, oh, we're gonna talk a lot about the movie, but we're gonna be talking about a lot about this weekend. So it would have been Toy Fair this weekend, but because of the pandemic and the Omicron variant, because they tried to have it, it got canceled last year, and then like they thought they can have it this year, but then like, as I said, like the Omicron variant was coming out, and so they decided like for health and safety reasons to cancel again. And so we have a lot of companies that are doing it like they took it themselves to do like their own previews of like of their own figures. And of course we're gonna just be talking about the Ninja Turtle stuff. Obviously there's a lot of like figures that got announced like for like but we're gonna go with the Turtles. First company I want to talk about Mezco. Mezco last year, if you remember, or maybe it been 2 years ago. I can't remember. They had like that tease of like that drawing of the sewer, and like there was a green hand grabbing the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're like, we talked about it. It was at least a year ago, maybe more than a year ago. I can't remember how long we talked about it ago.
Yeah.
Well, they have announced their actual figures for the Ninja Turtles, and it's going to be in their 112 line. We're getting these Ninja Turtle action figures from Mezco.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it looks really cool. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, you see like they actually put them out on like the position, like how like they look like in the very first
Movie?
comic. Yeah, the very first comic. The figures, they're really like Mirage based style.
Yes.
But they have the different colored headbands. They all don't have red. They all have, and parts of me, I'm wondering. I'm kind of curious because like they didn't really give out too much details. They just said, "Hey, we revealed it. Here's the Ninja Turtles reveal." I'm wondering if they have plans like so you can swap out the heads or swap out the headbands so you can make them red or you can make them like the different colors.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be cool. Because that's the only thing that I've been seeing from people that are not feeling it with these. Mm-hmm. Is that the headbands? Because people are like, oh no, they want like that comic look to it, which I don't blame them. At the same time, I've been like one of those that's because I grew up with like too many of my friends who don't know Ninja Turtles that well, and whenever I have like stuff, and then if they see the red headbands, they're just like, oh, what do you have 4 Raphaels? Like I keep hearing that, like for some of that stuff, it's like, why is it 4 Raphaels? Like, no, the original comics, like it was all black and white, and in the covers, everyone had the red headbands. But to be honest, I think like the different ones do make them more recognizable.
Yes.
But I understand from the people like, oh, we want what they had in the comics. Mm. So really not much else has got revealed from this. I don't own any Mezco figures, but I know they run pretty expensive, and these figures are going to be around like 6 inches tall, and I've been hearing like the price is probably going to be around like $100 like per figure, which like makes sense for this company because the company sells them like pretty expensive. And Robert says he agrees. He said it would be cool with the red headbands. Oh, no, I understand. No, when you think comics, you think red headbands. That's a lot of people do. Like I said, I'm hoping they'll give people the option to swap it.
I like that there are different colors, but I love your idea of having 2 heads. Like,
I think that, to be honest, I think that's the best. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. It just so you have like people who can recognize it. Like for the people who grew up with the cartoon, and they only know like the cartoon colors, mm-hmm. they can recognize it easily. But then like for the hardcore people who like really want, like, no, I want 4 red headband turtles, like that way you have that option. Yeah. So just to let you guys know, just like because we're gonna bring up some other comic book figures later, but if you're like if you don't have the NECA Mirage figures, and then you see some Mirage figures that we're going to be talking about later, this is a good option for you to get those figures so you can match up with those figures, or you can go on eBay and get like bootleg ones, but before we get into NECA, I do want to talk about let's talk about the OG company. You know what the OG company is?
OG company?
Oh yeah, the OG, original.
NECA?
Yeah. No. OG, original.
Kevin is
No. I'm talking about Playmates. Because Playmates out of left field. Look, I'm teaching Anna, like how we speak in the streets. in the sewers in New York. OG. No. So, Playmates announced this out of left field. I was not expecting them to announce this. They are making the last Ronin action figure.
That's cool.
Yes, this is going to be a PX exclusive. And there's actually going to be two versions. There's going to be one that's in color, and then there's one in black and white. The black and white is the chase version, and when you order, you're not going to know which one you get. Yeah.
Oh.
So, like, that's why it's chase. Like, so it's going to be like, it's going to be one of those that's like, you're going to see it on eBay, and you're going to see it for, like, way too much money. I mean, both of them look really cool. I mean, now, I'll be honest, if I get the chase version, I'll actually be really happy. But
I'm just hoping that the chase one won't end up in someone's hand that want to just make money.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for too. That's yeah. Hopefully the chases will go to the collectors. I mean, I'm pretty sure there will be people that will seek them out and sell them like really high on eBay. And shame on you people.
Yes.
The figure looks really cool. It is 4.5 inches tall, so like the same size of like the original Playmates like Ninja Turtle figures. And the figure comes with a good amount of accessories. It comes with a bow staff. It comes with 2 sais, 2 nunchucks, some throwing stars, and also 2 katanas. But one of the katanas is broken. And that's just because it's like, that's part of the story.
Okay.
So it's actually really cool. You can pre-order this now. You can pre-order this now on Entertainment Earth or Big Bad Toy Store. If you follow the link into wherever you're listening to this podcast or watching this podcast, wherever you're listening, you can actually pre-order this right now and just click on that pre-order link. It's retail for $30. There's no guarantee you get a chase, and on the listings it says like they don't accept it if you open it, so basically they're trying to prevent people from like getting them and then opening it. Oh, I didn't get the chase and returning them. But there's no guarantee on getting the chase, but you can like go there and there is a chance you can get it. But yeah, so this is really cool. I'm actually really excited about it. I'm just really happy that we actually got something like cool and new from Playmates.
Yeah.
Because lately Playmates has only been just re-releasing stuff, and then like the only 2 new things we had was like the classic Shredder and the classics like Triceraton, and Triceraton actually looks pretty good. The Shredder is like I wasn't like that impressed with. Roberts is mentioned that it would be cool if the weapons matched with the colors of the black and white figure. The weapons do match with the black and white figure actually. So if you get the black and white one, the weapons actually are like black and white, and if you get like the color one, it's going to be color. Yeah. So it honestly it should, like, if you get the black and white one, it should match with the figures. So yeah. So really excited about that, and Playmates is not the only company that's making Last Ronin action figure. Because as soon as this got announced, like I guess like NECA was kind of like, oh, they're feeling like a little left out, because like they announced something, and then this got announced, and like so their announcement kind of got like trumped over, and then like NECA was like, no, you don't do this. So NECA posted this picture, like they posted a picture of their last Ronin action figure.
Wow.
Just like silently doing this. They post it as their Twitter profile pic. And like,
nice.
I see what you're doing there, NECA. So let's go ahead and talk about this, because they actually announced the details about it today. And the details were announced in the YouTube channel, the Foosh. So when they interviewed the Foosh, they interviewed the Trevor from NECA about this. So NECA, they're going to be releasing 2 Last Ronin action figures. And it's going to be the same characters. It's going to be Ronin. And if you don't know who Ronin is, I'm not going to spoil it for you. So there's going to be one with his like full outfit, the one that you see from the the comics, like in the cover and everything. And then they're also releasing a second one where he's basically shirtless. I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. Where like he doesn't have like the over jacket on him.
Oh, he has beard?
No, that's just like the lines. No. Turtles don't grow hair. I mean, I know we've seen turtles with hair, but turtles don't grow hair. But yeah, so we're getting two different ones. They said that there's gonna be different like heads to go with them. The only thing like I didn't see, which I'm hoping like they'll do this, is especially like the shirtless one. They didn't mention like if his other head is gonna have like without the headband. Because in the comic, when he's like relaxing and everything and not like trying to go after
action.
be more action, especially like so like I mean like the first issue is like all action, and then the issues after that is just them like remembering stuff, and so like when he's like remembering stuff, he didn't have the headband on, and like he just had like this, it was just like just a headband-less turtle. So I'm hoping we'll get like a headband-less turtle. So accessory wise, expect the same accessories that Playmates has, like sword, bow, nunchucks, sai, broken sword, very important from the story. So it's gonna have all that. They said like everything will store in his belt. He should like I believe NECA's also going to be providing a grappling hook. They said like the ring on the back of the jacket turtle, like from like what you see from the comic book cover, should be able to hold like both the katana and the bow. The other one, he has like just pockets, like so you can like put the weapons over there.
I like the texture of the costume and everything.
Yes. The all of them look like pretty good. So release date on this one, we don't actually have a release date yet. And they are aiming for summer or fall, and I believe it's going to be released one after the other. It's not going to be released at the same time. And these should be like it should be at your specialty shops, like your comic book stores, your like your online stores, your online retailers. There's no like exclusive place to buy these. So like you just won't see them in retail, like just like kind of like if you got any of the arcade turtles, it's going to be like that kind of like release. So shouldn't be too hard to find. We'll definitely find out when we get more information about it, and also when we start getting pre-order links, we will definitely give it to you guys so you can start pre-ordering this yourself. So that's the last Ronin information from NECA, but we still got more NECA. We're gonna be talking about a lot of NECA. Before NECA posted that picture, this is what they announced. They announced the 12-inch tall Leonardo.
That's so cute.
Yeah. So this is the third in their 12-inch like giant line of the cartoon turtles. So both Raph and Donnie has already been released, and like I've seen people like get them and everything. Leo's coming next. He comes with basically the same accessories that the other, except he has katanas instead of like the other weapons. So
you have Raph and Donnie?
No, I don't have the bigger ones. I don't have like the.
Oh, these are the big ones.
Yeah, these are the 12-inch ones. Yeah, these are the 12-inch ones. It looks really cool. So for you guys who are collecting these bigger ones, Leo's on his way. No information on when Raph is coming out. We don't have any pre-order. We don't have any pre-orders on this one yet. I imagine pre-orders will be coming soon. Just like, it's just going to be the same release as like Raph and Donnie. Like, you can pre-order from like, all like the specialty retailers and your comic book stores and everything. That's really all it is. Like I said, they announced this, and then like this got like buried because of like Playmates, and so like they had to like go and retaliate. They're like, oh wait, no, we got a last run too. Hold on here, hold on. They just they didn't want someone taking the thunder away. So let's talk about what got the first thing that got announced yesterday from let me rephrase that. Look, the first thing that got announced on Saturday morning from NECA is something you will be really excited about.
Krang?
Not really Krang, but we got this. And Anna's right now just watching the video. So,
I love it.
it's our third Universal Monster Ninja Turtle figure. It is
Oh my god,
Mikey
that's so cool.
as the Mummy.
Oh,
Looks
wow.
really cool.
I love the shell.
Yes, the shell has hieroglyphics on it, which is like really cool. I really like how they did the hieroglyphics on it. He has two different heads. I'm gonna get into one of the heads. Surprisingly, he doesn't have a head of bandages, like a mummy bandage. That's what I'm surprised. He has alternate hands. He has a cobra snake, and then also he comes with nunchucks with that's made out of an ankh,
That's
from
so
Egypt.
Cool. The animation is amazing.
Yeah. It's the animator that you really like and everything.
Yes.
The DX animation. Yeah. Really cool animation. If you guys haven't seen the video that he posted, definitely check it out. It looks really cool. Really cool stop motion over there. So like I said, he has two heads. He has like this regular head, and then
Right now
he
we just have Raphael, isn't it?
Yeah, right now we just have Raphael. We pre-ordered. Leo's up for pre-order. We don't know when the exact release date is, but Raphael, you should be able to find Raphael in Target right now. That's where we got our Raphael. So Mikey, he has a regular head. Surprisingly, like I said, surprisingly no bandages. And then he also has this other head, which I just want to... It's a big reference. It's inspired by...
The movie?
Well, I wouldn't say, not the movie in particular, but, there was a couple of years ago, there was a eBay listing or a auction site for the movie costume, but the movie costume got deteriorated, and it looked really bad. It looked pretty freaky. And that's what this Mikey head is inspired by. I mean, obviously it's not exactly like that, but if you look at the teeth, the way it's positioned and everything, it's definitely inspired by this this viral picture that went on for a while. It's actually pretty it is actually pretty freaky looking, and there people at NECA has confirmed this was the
Inspiration.
Yeah, inspiration. It's not so that's where they got that's where this idea came from. It's actually really cool. I love the fact we got this this viral picture is now you'll be able to get this into a figure. Not exactly what the picture was, because it was Leonardo in the picture, but it's I just like how they they used this to be okay, what would a rotting turtle look like? And they just thought because I mean, let's be honest, turtles aren't supposed to have teeth, but Ninja Turtles have teeth. Right now we don't have any information when this is going to be up for pre-order. We don't know when it's going to be released. Hopefully it should be later this year. They just kind of showed this and then just just let it go after that. We haven't seen any other of the figures yet, and we have not seen actually good. They haven't like revealed like the actual like April, like the Frankenstein's Bride April. We know there's a Frankenstein's Bride April coming. They still haven't revealed that one yet. So we're gonna have to hang tight for the other reveals. But so other reveals that happened over the weekend. We're gonna be talking about the secret of the Ooze Ninja Turtles. If you remember, we talked about these guys. It was either last week. No, it was last week. When we talked about like, for National Pizza Day. Remember
Yeah.
we got like we saw like some of they teased some of the accessories. Mm-hmm. All right, so we got like full detail on this. NECA got to talk to YouTuber Pixel Dan about this, and this is how we got some reveals, and we got some interesting stuff about this. So the turtles, you can actually get this. You can actually you'll be able to get this as a 4-pack. When it comes into retail, like the Walmart, it's going to be in a 2-pack, similarly how the first movie Turtles are. I'll get more into the 4-pack later, but it's going to be a 4-pack, and they're going to come like, with their standard weapons. They're going to come with like the half-eaten pizzas, and then they're going to come with like the joke weapons that we saw in the second movie. Like Mikey's going to come with the sausage links, the combat cold cuts, as he called it. Donnie is also going to come with like the little wiffle bat. They're going to come with like the stuff like from the second movie. Now, last week we saw like a bunch more accessories. So, exclusively online, there is going to be an accessories pack similar to the first movie's accessories pack they did like a year back.
Oh, nice.
So it's going to be in the accessories pack is going to have just a bunch.
That's interesting.
Of like just cool hidden details. One of my favorite things is that the accessory pack is going to come with the Raphael with the tape on his mouth. So in the movie, like Raphael got captured. They had the tape on his mouth, and then Donatello rips it off, and like Raphael, all that did was just make Raphael mad. He just got mad, and it's over. So Donnie just put the tape back on his mouth because he didn't want to hear from Donnie anymore, or from Raph anymore, I should say. Other interesting stuff in here. If you remember, do you remember like we were talking like, oh, there's that apron in the background. We're gonna have the aprons. Like, we're gonna have Mikey's apron. We're gonna have Donnie's apron. There's also a bow with 2 mops on the end when Donatello was like cleaning up April's apartment. We're also having a guitar that was like during the scene when Vanilla Ice is like rocking out with the turtles, and then like they played the guitar to like get Shredder to like get blasted out of the nightclub. We even have a payphone, and they even like went into the detail of the payphone. Like, you can actually put the phone resting on the actual like handle.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we had the candy bar that Mikey ate that annoyed Raph. He said, "Hey, can you chew even louder? I can still hear out of this ear." We have the hat that Mikey wore when he started like going to the sewer and started telling April bye. Like I don't know, wait, kid. Like, he does that impression. We got the Bear Essentials. We got the computer where the turtles were stealing the ooze from. We have the broken ooze canister. Like when Splinter reveals them, hey, this company this is like where he puts the ooze canister together, like, oh look, it's CGI. So we have that. We have a pizza box. We talked about the newspaper last time. There's also the suitcase where Mikey keeps the potato chips. And then most importantly, which I'm actually completely excited for, and I'm surprised this wasn't with Toka and Razar, is the unmutated forms of Toka and Razar. We have like the mutated turtle and the unmutated wolf.
I was wondering what that is.
Yes. So that's them before they got mutated. So all of this is going to be in the accessory pack. The accessory pack is not going to be available for retail. So the only place you can order this is going to be online. And then also was only going to be available online is the special 4-pack. And the special 4-pack is going to be in this VHS cassette tape replica. Does this look familiar to you, honey?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like the actual.
It looks like the cassette.
From the first set that I have.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm actually really excited about this. For anyone who owned the original San Diego Comic-Con set, I believe 2017 when they first released the movie Turtles, this will go so well with that one. You can put it side by side. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same height. This is only going to be available online. This won't be available in Walmart for retail. And what they also said is that in the back of this one, there's going to be a backdrop, so you can create some scenes and you can have a backdrop on there. So really cool detail. I love this. March 22nd. Mark your calendars right now. March 22nd is when you can pre-order the Turtles and the accessory pack from NECA, and this is going to be a made to pre-order system, so they're not going to sell out. They said they're going to keep however many they get orders, that's how many they're going to order, so you don't have to worry about getting in there fighting the people. It's not going to be trying to get that VHS cover 4-pack that I have in our room, where if you remember lunchtime, during work, I'm I gotta keep refreshing, then add the cart, put the credit card information in. You won't have to have that. All right. And so other exciting news about this is because not only will you be able to pre-order the Turtles and the accessory pack, a lot of people missed out on the Toka and Razar 2-pack. They are going that 2 weeks for that pre-order. They're going to bring back Toka and Razar for the people who missed them.
Oh, nice.
So if you did not get Toka and Razar, you can now have a chance during this 2 weeks to pre-order them. Follow our social media. Keep us on. We will remind you when this is up. So you guys will know. We don't want us to be the reason you forgot. All right. Yeah. As long as you follow us, you should have an opportunity to get all of this. So really cool news about the Secret Ooze Turtles. I'm actually really excited about it. I got really excited about the VHS.
Yes, that was very cool.
Yeah. And I like that we got the accessories too, because I actually
how big is that VHS thing?
What the thing? I took a picture of it. It's almost as tall as the street diorama. It's a good size. It's obviously it's not the size of a regular VHS copy because yeah. Something before we move on, something Robert said is that he said he really liked that interview with Pixel Dan. I agreed. That was a good interview. I like that, and hopefully one day in the future, they'll get to reveal all this exclusive stuff to us.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That would be really cool. All right, so we got some more stuff. We're not done yet, because that was one day. Now we're gonna be talking about what came out, what they revealed today.
I feel by mistake Krang sent a laser kind of thing to Earth, and all these suddenly pop up.
Oh, right, exactly, yeah. Well, hey, like if this was Toy Fair, like we would have been able to see it like in on the floor and everything.
Yeah.
Like yeah, so like they had to like do something special. So let's go ahead and look at what got revealed today. And the first thing I want to talk about is we've seen these before. This wasn't really a reveal, but if you remember, we had the rock soldiers.
I love it.
Yeah, and they just showed off like some of the accessories. They're gonna be coming with one of the things that said they're gonna come with. They're gonna come with the weather the weather ball machine. I'm already forgetting what they call it. But do you remember the one that the first time we saw Granitor, he throws up in there and he puts the weather as total chaos and there was snow everywhere?
Yes.
Yeah. So they're going to come with that. So these rock soldiers are going to be paired with the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang. And do you see who's in the center?
Is it the
Smash.
Oh, is it Smash? Oh.
Yeah. His name was Smash. So before we go into Smash, the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang, they're gonna come with weapons. They're gonna come with swords. They're gonna come with nunchucks. They're gonna come with this like ball and chain mace kind of thing.
I love their shoes.
Yeah. Oh. Yes. They have like it. Like I know Crocs weren't a thing back in the late '80s, but they look like Crocs.
Oh, I think you have to do hashtag Croc to make these.
Yes, Crocs. We need Ninja Turtle like slippers. All right. So when they announced this, they also announced that we're getting Smash. If you remember, they actually like hinted at this like on Twitter before when we actually asked someone like, "Hey, are we gonna get the leader?" And like they replied to us like, "Oh, we can't have him without the leader." And so we're getting Smash, the leader of the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang. He is going to have like an alternate head. The only thing I don't know about the alternate head, they didn't really go into it, but it doesn't sound like we're going to have an alternate head without him with the headband. Mm-hmm. Because, all right, this is just me. I would have liked it if they made this Smash figure, but then he came with a cloth like a ninja gi. So we could like, and then we can like swap out the head. So we can have him like in the ninja, in like the karate outfit.
Yes.
And then like that way we could easily just take him out in the actual like, the Crooked Ninja Turtle outfit. I thought that would have been a better way to do it. That's just me personally. I wish they did it that way. So Smash is gonna be in a 2-pack, and this is where I got really excited about. I'm gonna show you who Smash is gonna be packed in with.
Oh.
Smash is being packed with Zack, the 5th turtle.
I love
it. How many times have I been asking about this?
Yeah, I knew that it's coming.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm so glad it's finally coming. So Zack is finally coming. Really happy about this.
It looks very cute. It looks exactly like a cartoon.
Yeah. He looks exactly like the cartoon. He's gonna have an alternate head where, so he's gonna have a head without the headband. So you can actually have him like without that. His backpack comes off, his shell comes off. You can have him as a regular kid, or then you can also have him dressed up as a turtle. He's coming with a good amount of accessories. He's also coming with a chrome dome head that like opens up for him to to basically recreate the scene that you haven't got to the episode yet, which is in season 7, and we're right now still in season 4. But he is going to have that. Zack was like, we never had an action figure of Zack. I mean, we never had an action figure of Smash either, but at the same time, Smash was like something. Smash was in one episode. Zack was in a good majority of the show. He's in multiple episodes throughout the seasons. I'm
glad I live in a timing that Zack and Smash are part of toys.
yes, exactly. Oh, I'm so happy about. Oh yeah, I'm really happy about this too. I'm really happy about this. This is gonna be really cool. So, again, mark your calendars, guys, because this Tuesday, February 22nd, you can pre-order the 2-pack of Zack and Smash, and also the 2-pack of the Rock Soldier and the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang.
Oh.
So this Tuesday you can start that pre-order. The pre-orders last for 2 weeks, but yeah, go ahead, write down a note. We will remind you next week if you listen to us next week. We will remind you that the pre-order is going on. But yeah, you have 2 weeks to pre-order this. There's no again, it's going to be one of those that it's not going to sell out. You should be able to pre-order, and then just you don't have to worry. They're going to make it by the order.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely do this. They did. So this was interviewed by the people from the YouTube channel Foosh, and they did kind of talk about there's some gray rock soldiers, but they didn't really get into it that much. But they did make a mention about the gray rock soldiers because we've seen them before.
Uh-huh.
So pre-order starts this week. So make sure if you give Zach some love, because this is the first time Zach ever got an action figure, and I definitely want Zach to get as much love as he deserves. All right, we got some more stuff. We got more stuff. Do you remember this guy?
Oh.
Usagi. Usagi Yojimbo. We got more details on Usagi, and he comes with some interesting stuff. This one they talked about how they worked with Stan Sakai, the creator of Usagi. He's going to be in an Ultimates figure, so he's going to be just by himself. Mm-hmm. He's going to come. What's really cool is if you're looking at watching YouTube right now, he actually has a weapon that's based off the original Ninja Turtle figures, that fist dagger thing.
Uh-huh.
And then he also has a kunai. They said he is going to have interchangeable ears, so you can change up his ears. He's also going to come with a black robe that he had, if you remember in the show, the first episode, they were walking around
Nice.
with him. Looks really cool. They said that not only is he going to have stuff from the cartoon, he's also going to have stuff that's specific for his comic. So really cool. It's really cool that they got to work with Stan Sakai with that. They said the art of his box is going to be really cool. So guess what? Mark your calendars, guys.
This week?
March 2nd.
Uh-huh.
March 2nd. So after Zach and Zach and the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang, you can pre-order Usagi. Usagi comes by himself, and you can also pre-order the Neutrinos, and the Neutrinos are coming in a 3-pack. They just did not show anything from the Neutrinos, surprisingly. So the only thing we really have is from that. You remember, a few months ago, we saw the picture. That's all we have of the Neutrinos. They didn't really go into the Neutrinos much, but definitely, Usagi needs some love. And you definitely want to get some Usagi, and that's everything for the cartoon line. So, but we still have more stuff to talk about. We're not done. We are not done. So after that,
every week was like this.
I know. I do too. I really wish every week was like this. I know. NECA has gone in hold on. Sorry, before we get on there, sorry. Robert said it's Bugs Bunny in the yeah. So NECA has made it a point to talk about the Mirage comic line, and they want to start that back up. If you remember, we talked about Mezco, and Mezco was making those comic book style turtles.
Uh-huh.
Well, NECA is bringing back the comic style figures, and we got good looks of two. We got good look. Sorry, we got good looks of these two figures right here. One of them we got announced before. Is the Fugitoid.
Uh-huh.
And then
How come is that Krang?
okay, no, that's not Krang. That's actually an Utrom. This is what Krang was based off of in the original cartoon show. So the Utrom, like, you know, it's like basically a brain and stuff. Fugitoid is being released like soon. They said like it's actually being shipped right now. Like we don't actually have any places to pre-order them yet. At the current moment. But Fugitoid comes with some interesting stuff. And one of the things he actually comes with, like this this like gauntlet thing that Donatello had in his solo issue from the original comics. Yeah. The only thing I will say, because like, you know,
I like the shading on it.
Yeah, the shading looks good. Also with the Fugitoid is like his legs and arms are bendable. So you can put him into like a good amount of positions. The only thing I kind of wish they announced with the Fugitoid, because like especially over here we're seeing the picture of the Fugitoid with like the original comics turtle.
Yeah.
They didn't really mention anything about bringing the comic turtles back. I'm hoping because not a lot of people got these comic turtles, and these comic turtles like were released like way back in like I want to say like 2000 early like mid 2000s. And so for people like are now getting into NECA and that kind of stuff, like I think they should like give them a chance to bring these figures back.
Yes.
That's how I feel. Utrom. So Utrom's pretty cool. They went into some details about that. You can remove the brain. These are new sculpts, because the last time we had an Utrom was actually the New York Comic Con set that I actually have in the studio room. I can show you that one. But like this is a brand new sculpt for the Utrom. And what's cool with the
I want an Utrom too.
I'll get you an Utrom. What's cool about the Utrom is that you can actually replace the head. And so you can give him like a damaged body, or like, you know, like a
Oh, cool.
yeah. So really cool there. Also like these comic book figures, they're not going to be released in a wave, which I thought was kind of like I thought that was kind of weird, because normally like this stuff, like it's like, you know, they release like 4 different figures in one wave. They're releasing them like one at a time. So first Fugitoid's coming, and then like later on Utrom's coming. So not only did they announce these two, we also got an announcement of Renette.
Oh.
So really excited about Renette. Because Renette has never had an action figure before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and she's based off of the Mirage comic. Now I need to stress this, because this is like where I'm kind of like a little disappointed in like, and unfortunately during the Foosh interview, they didn't talk about this. As you see here, Renette's in red. And so whenever I picture Renette, I always picture her in blue. And the original comics, the cover, she was in blue. The, you know, like the 2003 shows, she was in blue. 2012 series, she was in blue. And
yeah, so wait, I made it red.
right, yeah, and that was the thing. I was like, really, why did they make it red? I actually reached out to our friends TMNT Nerds, because, you know, they're right now they reach out to us about questions about the cartoon show, since we're looking at the cartoon show. I had to reach out to them about the comics. I was like, hey, I've never seen Red Renette before. They let me know that when IDW colorized the original issue with Renette, they colored her red instead of blue. Even though the original comic cover she was blue, they changed her color to red for some reason. So that's the color that NECA chose. They chose the red color instead of the blue color. I I'll be honest, I'm not a fan. I'm still gonna get this figure because this figure looks great.
I have a feeling NECA has a plan.
That's what I was telling people too, because when NECA first released April, like in the comic line, they released her in like 3 different colors, like because like she came in like green, then blue, and I believe yellow. I can't remember what the I remember 2 of I remember green and blue. That's all I remember, those Aprils. But April came in different colors, and it's and also Super Shredder. How many? There's 3 Super Shredders they released.
Yes.
So, I wish like they would like if like I wish there was like question answer like thing like where like people can ask like, hey, why'd you choose this color, and they can just be like, oh, we have a plan for the original colors. And obviously it's a little too late now if they show this, and they're not gonna like if they say, oh, there's a blue one coming, like that's gonna make people not want to buy the red one.
Yes.
Because the blue one's more sought after. This is like it. That was the biggest disappointment, I will say, is the.
You never know. Maybe that question was asked, and they were like, "Oh no."
It could have been asked, and then they cut it, and like they could have been like, "Oh no, you're cutting this from the video," like
Yeah.
And you're so right about that. So that's the negative part I want to talk about. But the positive part, what I love, is that not only does she has like that weird helmet thing, you can also like you can like take it off so she can have the hood, and also you can replace the head to get her that punky 80s rock style haircut that she had back in the original comic.
Yeah.
So looks really cool. And then like they also showed they had one of the images, they had like Lord Simultaneous, so her boss, head also there. So that's really cool. Really like that. And then the last thing that they mentioned for the comic line is this tease of Casey Jones.
Oh.
Yeah. So now me personally, I was surprised that they didn't actually show Casey. Because, like, we all know what Casey looks like. But I guess, like, they probably...
maybe Casey is coming with a suit.
No. This is the comic book.
Oh, it's the comic book.
Yeah. This is the first time they actually made the comic book. No, it'd been awesome if we had the suit. It's funny, because, like, when they first released this image, I was too excited. I thought it was going to be the 2003 Casey. And just because, like, in the original cartoon, he never took off the mask, but then, people had to quickly point out to me that there's some differences and everything. And then, like, once people said, oh, no, it's for Mirage, I'm like, wait, Mirage makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because they haven't done anything for 2003. It would be weird if, like, the first 2003 figure is, like, Casey, to be honest. But, yeah, this is really all they really showed. It looks really cool. Can't wait to see it. Obviously... he's going to be able to take off the mask, something you can't really do. I mean, you can do it for the cartoon series, but like, why? Because we don't know what he looks like. And I mean, I'm one of those that I don't want people to like tell me what he looked like underneath the mask. Like, if he never took off the mask, I don't want to see it. Like, if the people in the show didn't want me to see it, I don't want to see it. Something Robert mentioned. He says that he did miss the original Mirage Turtles when they came out. I mean, a lot of people did, to be honest, like, because they weren't really in stores. They were like, I remember seeing them at comic book or I should say conventions, and also, like, at that time, like, they were more expensive than normal action figures, and it just depends on, like, what age you were.
Yeah.
Like I said, I would love for them just, like, make it, like, an online exclusive or something like that. Hey, we're re-releasing these comic book turtles. Okay, we are nearing the end of this, because we still got some more reveals. Because... the comic books, there's the Mirage Comics. We know that...
Give me some Crank.
Unfortunately, no Crank. Unfortunately, no Krang. But comics, we have the Mirage comics. NECA has showed what they're doing with the current IDW, and I do want to mention that Last Ronin is the first current thing that NECA has done with Ninja Turtles. It's because it's always been
That was
retro.
very cool.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. And then, like, there's the one comic book that a lot of people grew up with. There's the one, like, I remember seeing these in stores and reading these when I was like, when my parents were shopping while I was at the grocery store, and that's the Archie Comics. And they have revealed that they're releasing figures based off the Archie Comics. The first ones they revealed were Slash and Ray Fillet.
Oh, I love that one.
Which one? Ray?
Ray. I don't know the story of it, but
Yeah.
it's very cute.
Yes. So Ray comes with his cyclic Glub.
Oh.
Yeah. Really cute guy. I don't want to tell Anna like what's the fate of that poor guy. But he comes with that. Ray Fillet is one of those characters that everyone liked how he looked like in the comics. Everyone liked how he looked like in the action figure. No one likes what he looks like in the cartoon show.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I should say this is not Ray Fillet. I'm sorry. This is like because Ray Fillet is the action figure. This is Man Ray.
Uh-huh.
This is Man Ray. And like now I can't remember if they said Ray Fillet in the interview or not. But in the comics, in the Archie comics, he was known as Man Ray. That's what his name. It was like different from the thing. And then we also have Slash. Slash is like based off the comics, who looks more like the action figure than the cartoon. This is like pretty much people's like definitive version of Slash, like because everyone likes the way the Slash looked like in the action figure and not the cartoon. We got Slash. This is like gonna be NECA's third version of Slash. Look, I love the way he has his like eye, and I really like the way Slash looks over here. They announced these, and these are going to be also no pre-order information or anything like that yet, but these are also going to be just like the Mirage figures. They're going to be released through like the specialty shops, through online stores, so they shouldn't be hard to find. They also said like the people who originally drew art on the Archie comics are going to be drawing art on the boxes for these figures.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention. They got Kevin Eastman to do exclusive art for the Mirage style figures, and like because they showed off the box for Fugitoid, and this is all new art from Kevin Eastman.
No, I mean, like NECA did that.
Yeah. It's going to be on the NECA boxes for those Mirage comics figures.
Nice.
Yeah. So really cool. And then the last thing that they showed off for the Archie Comics series is these two figures. These two characters were really highly demanded, but never made into figures ever before. They were exclusively in the Archie Comics, and that is Jaguar and Dreadmon. We really didn't get much information like when these guys are being released. Nothing. There's no 2-packs. Everyone's going to be a single pack for these Archie Comics, but it's actually really cool. What I said was correct, that in the Archie Comics he was Man Ray and not Ray Fillet.
I'm glad we have someone to.
Yes, someone to confirm my Ninja Turtle knowledge.
Yeah, I can definitely not confirm you.
Right, exactly. So, that's all of the figures that were revealed during this weekend. But one last tease.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. All right, let me bring on the tease. This was also posted and showed in the Fuchs interview. And what we're seeing is a sign that says Turtle Van Garage Stay Out. So they have not. So basically, they have not like confirmed. They have not confirmed this, but they have hinted that of a turtle van, from NECA.
It's a garage.
Well, no, it's gonna like it's like saying the van.
Uh-huh.
And then the other hint that they gave us was a layer, like they hinted that we're gonna get like a layer diorama.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, and like here's the thing, like if you've seen the pictures of like the Usagi figures that they showed off, they showed like a good amount of like layer thing, and I didn't want to. I mean, I know like there were people like online that was like posting like, oh, we're getting a layer set. We're getting a layer set. And I didn't want to like say all that because I don't want to be like, oh, we're getting a layer set, and like it could, because I was like, oh, that could be something that they just made for themselves to show off the figures, because like NECA has also made a Technodrome diorama set, and they have no like, and right now they currently have no plans on releasing a Technodrome.
Uh-huh.
But they did hint that they have hinted, they hinted at the end about a that there might be a layer diorama. We don't know if it's going to be we don't know if it's going to be this. I mean, I'm hoping it's going to be this, what they showed off in the pictures. Especially there's a picture of Usagi in the dimensional portal generator. And I saw the dimensional portal generator. I'm like, oh my gosh. I really, like, in my mind, I was like, is Usagi going to come with this? Yes,
I remember.
Yeah. So hopefully if a layer does come, it also comes with that generator. Like, you know, so many cool things that they showed off in that layer, like the couch, the table, there's a lamp. Like, you know, I'm hoping like these are like things that are hinting that will be coming in the future. But right now, nothing is confirmed about that. Nothing has been confirmed about the van. It's just that, but they dropped the hints on there, and you know, I mean, anytime there's hints dropped, like, you know, there's always a chance that something might fall through, and you know, because I remember when like Super 7 like said like, oh, confidently, oh, we're gonna make an Usagi figure, and then just like a year later they said, oh no, we can't make an Usagi figure. So like, you know, but I'm hoping things do plan out and like do function, and we do get. I would love a layer set, 100%. I mean, if you've been seeing my pictures, you've been seeing like the turtles in front of like either the movie diorama or the cartoon diorama. So I would love to have them actually like in their home when I start doing these photos, because I have like no artistic skills to make a layer set myself. But that is everything, and I want to thank everyone. Like, this is definitely the longest of our news portion of the podcast. It usually lasts 30 minutes, but we are well over an hour. So I want to thank everyone who stuck around with us. We actually had a good amount of people come in and listen, and I want to thank Robert for contributing and adding all of his opinions on it. All right, this Thursday is our full audio podcast. Join us as we talk about snow business. A real snow business? We're going to find out what the title is on Thursday. All right. Till next time, guys. See ya.